Hey guys, it is Info Girl. I hope everyone is doing well. And if you are new here, then welcome. And make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you enjoy me bringing you important information on how you can get access to high credit card limits with bad credit or with no credit. Now, today we're going to be talking about a few different credit cards that you can be pre approved for with a lower credit score. So we have Capital One, and we're going to be talking about the Platinum Master credit card with them. Now, the good thing about this credit card is there is a $0 annual fee. The purchase rate varies from 29.99%. Now, with this credit card, you can get approved with a lower credit score. So you do not need a perfect credit score in order to be approved, which we'll be talking about shortly. But you can get a credit limit increase in as little as 6 months, as long as you are making your monthly payments on time and keeping everything in a positive with Capital One in your overall credit profile. Now, they also have Credit Wise, which you can get access to your credit score and tools to help you build your personal credit with no additional charge. They also offer fraud coverage. You're covered by $0 for all liability if your card is ever lost or stolen. That means you will not be responsible for any unauthorized charges or fraud charges. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about that credit score that you need in order to be approved. For this credit card, you must have a 580 credit score and above in order to be considered to be approved for the Platinum MasterCard. Now, this credit card does have a limit as high as $3,000 for your starting off limit, but again, in a little as 6 months, you can get an increase. So if you're just looking to build your personal credit overall and building a relationship with Capital One, I would highly recommend this credit card. And another great thing about this credit card is you can be pre-approved without no hard impact to your credit score whatsoever. The next credit card is the Quicksilver One from Capital One. Now, with this credit card, they do have unlimited rewards. So you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase every day. Now, there is an annual fee of $39, and the purchase rate varies from 29.99%. Now, with this credit card is for people with a lower credit score. And another thing about this credit card is you can get a increase in as little as 6 months after making your payments on time. They also have the same benefits as the first credit card, Credit Wise, fraud coverage. And this credit card is designed to help you rebuild your personal credit. Now, in order to be approved for the Quicksilver One credit card, you must have a credit score at least at 680 and above. And they do have a credit limit as high as $3,000, but it really just depends on your overall credit profile, on your credit limit. And then take in consideration, they do give you a credit limit increase just after 6 months with a pre approval. Okay, so this credit card can definitely help if you have a credit score in that range between, again, 671 or 690. This credit card can definitely be a great start just to build your personal credit. Next, we have the Quicksilver Secured from Capital One. Now, with this credit card, you can earn a 1.5% cash back on every purchases with a refundable minimum deposit of $200. Now, with this credit card, you can find out if you're pre-approved with no risk to your credit score whatsoever. Again, there is a $0 annual fee, and you must have a $200 deposit. And they pretty much are, or this credit card is pretty much the same as all the other cards, except for this one does require a $200 deposit. Now, if you have a lower credit score in the 500s, 520s, or even 400s, this credit card can be very helpful just to help you build a relationship with Capital One so you can get access to other credit cards that are available. Now, with this credit card as well, you can redeem for cash, get a check, or apply rewards as a statement credit. So, this credit card again does have a lot of good opportunities, especially if you are in that lower credit range and if you are looking to just build your personal credit and to get access to other credit cards or get approvals from other banks. The next one is the Platinum Secured Credit Card from Capital One. Now, this is just like the other credit card. This credit card is to help you build your personal credit. So, if you have a lower credit score, again, in the 4 or 580 range, then this credit card can definitely be helpful. Now, another thing about this credit card, it is pre approval. So, you don't have to worry about a hard inquiry on your credit report. Now, with this credit card, there is a $0 annual fee, and their security deposits range from $49 all the way up to $200. And it is refundable as long as you are making your monthly payments on time and keeping your credit up to par to where you want it to be. They do have a purchase rate of 29.99%. There is no hidden fees. And then you can also get a credit line increase just after 6 months of making your payments on time. Now, you can pay zero interest if you pay with your statement balance in full each month. You will not have to worry about any interest. Now, all of these Capital One credit cards are soft pre approval and for people with a lower credit score. So, if you are looking to rebuild your personal credit with not too much of a high limit, but a decent amount to help you get back on track in your financials and just your credit profile overall, I would highly recommend these credit cards. And also, you will be able to get a increase with all of these credit cards just after 6 months of making sure that you make your payments on time and staying in a positive relationship with Capital One. You can also get upgrades. So if you do have a secured credit card, you can probably upgrade to a unsecured credit card, and then you will get that $200 deposit back that you put down for your initial credit card, and that way you can start building. Also, if your credit profile is locked, you might want to make sure that you unlock that, or that will result in a denial of your application. Now, with Capital One, they do use all three major credit bureaus, so Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, when they are considering your application. They also take in consideration before approving your application. They look at your basics information on your credit report, which would be your payment history, your account statuses, and all of those things do play a major factor in approving your application. So these credit cards can be good for rebuilding. So if you guys are looking for a credit card to help you rebuild your personal credit, Capital One can be for you. And of course, if you guys would like to see more videos like this, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so every time I post a new video, you could be notified.